طيب بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. We'll start now 3.3, which is the product and quotient rules and higher order derivatives. I will split it into different parts. I'll start with the product rule, then I'll do some problems about the product rule, explaining it first, and then we'll do problems and then do exercises from the old exams about the product rule. Okay, so what is the product rule? If we have the product of two differentiable functions, f and g, then if both f and g are differentiable, then their product is differentiable also. Not only that, the derivative of f times g, you can write it, and I like to write it in this way, which is the derivative of f times g. It will be f prime times g, first derivative of the first times the second, plus the first times derivative of the second. Okay. Now, if I have three functions, the derivative will be what? The derivative of the first times the second and the third, plus the derivative of the second times the function, the first and the third, the derivative of the third times the first and the second. Okay. Now let me do this. I have this one is f, and this one is g. Let me do it in details. So it will be h prime. It will be the derivative of the first. Let me write the formula, f prime times g plus f times g prime. Okay, what is f prime? It's 3 minus 4x. Derivative of this, 3 minus 4x, like what we did in 3.2. And this is the second, g, as is, plus the first, derivative of the second, derivative of 5 is 0, therefore x is 4, so that will be 4. Now do the calculation. I have what? Minus 16x squared. This times this, I have minus 20 plus 12, that is minus 8x, minus 20x plus 12x, minus 8x plus 15. Now do the product here, plus 12x minus 8x squared. So the answer is minus 24x squared, which is this minus this. Have 12x minus 4x plus 4x plus 15. That will be the answer of the derivative. So just we apply the rule and then we do the calculation. We simplify the result. I want to find the derivative of this one, x e to the power x. So I have this is f, this is g. So it will be y prime. Derivative of the first, which is 1 times the second, plus the first. Derivative of e to the power x is the same, e to the power x. So that will be 1 plus x, e to the power x. That's it. This one, I have here product rule, and here I have just a derivative. Okay, so y prime will be derivative of the, I have this is the first, this is the second. So the first is 2 times the second plus 2x, derivative of this, which is minus sine x. This one is minus 2 cosine x. That's the regular derivative. Okay. Now do the calculation. That will be 2 cosine x minus 2x sine x minus 2 cosine x. This is cancelled. So I have minus 2x sine x. More examples. Yeah. This one, what will be f prime? Derivative of the first, which is 1 over 2 root t times the second, plus the first, derivative of the second. What's the derivative of this? P. you can simplify it. You can make it over 2 root t. I have what? A plus bt. Now here this is over 1. So I have plus 2bt. All right? Yeah, that will be a plus bt over 2 root t. And this is will be b over b times root t. Okay. Just a matter of calculation. Huh? So this is a plus 3bt over 2 root t. Okay. Sometimes he put one of the functions as g. I don't know what is g, but he gave you some information about g. So we'll do the calculation as usual. And then we substitute. F prime will be what? Derivative of the first, 1 over 2 root x times the second, plus the first, derivative of the second. So now, what is f prime at 4? Substitute instead of x before, 1 over 2 root 4, g at 4, root 4, g prime at 4. That will be 1 over 4. Root 4 is 2. 2 times 2. G at 4, he says it's 2. So this is 2. Plus 2. G prime at 4 is 3. So I have half plus 6, which is 13 over 2. More examples. It's product of two functions. Okay, just apply the rule. Y prime will be what? Derivative of the first, 2x times the second, plus the first, derivative of the second, which is 3 minus 3x squared. Now do the calculation. You have what? 6x squared. Let me just give it more space. I have 6x squared minus 2x to the power 4 plus what? I have x cubed. This will be minus 3x to the power 4. Multiply this by this. Now what will give me x squared? I have minus 6x squared plus 3x squared. That will give me minus 3x squared. Yeah, minus 6 squared plus 3 plus 6. So my answer is minus 5x to the power 4. Okay. Plus 3x squared plus 6. Yeah, that would be the answer. Do examples, more examples. This is 1 over 2 root x e to the power x plus root x e to the power x. So simplify this. I have what? Over 2 root x. I have ax plus what? Plus 2x. Plus 2x ax. So that gives me ax 1 plus 2x over 2 root x. Yeah, just simplified. You have 2x. So you can take e to the power x common factor. Now we have derivative of three functions. Either we'll apply the rule, this rule about the three functions, or sometimes it's easier to simplify. Now do the product of these two, and then continue. So if we do the product of the first two, I have what? I have x squared. No, minus x cubed, sorry. That will be minus x cubed plus x squared. Yeah, the highest is minus x cubed, x squared minus x plus 1. All of this times x plus x cubed. Until now, I did not do the derivative. Just I simplify. I do this product. So now I make it product of two functions. So it will be y prime. That will be derivative of the first minus 3x squared plus 2x minus 1 times the second plus the first derivative of the second, which is 1 plus 3x squared. Yeah. Then you need to do the product or substitute. Yeah, I think you can continue. Just do the product. I will leave it. The idea is clear. Yeah. Now we'll go to the old exams questions. Yeah, we have many. Okay. So this is product of two functions. You want dy by dx. So the derivative of the first is minus 4x cubed times the second plus the first derivative of the second, which is e to the power x. So that will be what? Minus 4x cubed plus 2 minus x to the power 4 all times e to the power x, which is this one. Yeah, easy. Okay, now I have product of two functions. This is the first, this is the second. So what is f prime? Derivative of this. I have x to the power of a number. So that will be what? The number x to the power e plus 1 minus 1. I'm doing it in detail. This is just the derivative of the first times the second, which is e to the power x plus 1 plus the first times derivative of the second. What's the derivative of e to the power x plus 1? It will be e to the power x plus 1. Okay, now do the calculation. You have e plus 1 x to the power e times e to the power x plus 1 plus x to the power e plus 1 times e to the power x plus 1. Okay, now we'll take x to the power e as a common factor and e to the power x plus 1 as a common factor. I take this with the least power, and this one, I take it as is. What's the remaining? Here I have e plus 1. Here I have, this one is there. This one give me x. So that will be my answer. Okay. Derivative of this. This one, if we think about it, the function is what? Yeah, the function, this is the first, and this is the second. Okay, so it's y prime, derivative of the first, which is the same, times the second, plus the first. This is my first, this is my second. What's the derivative of the second? That will be minus sine x plus cosine x. Let us see, simplified. That will be half ax cosine x plus half ax sine x minus half ax sine x plus half ax cosine x. Notice these two cancelled. I have half e to the power x cosine 2 times, so I have e to the power x cosine x, which is this one. Okay, do it. I have this is e to the power x. Here I have product of two functions. Actually, I can write it x to the power 2 plus e, but let me do it as a product of two functions. So, yeah, so I have y prime, derivative of the first, e to the power x, plus, here I have product of two functions, derivative of the first, 2x, times the second, x to the power e, plus the first, derivative of the second. What's the derivative of x to the power e? Yeah, let me, y prime, e to the power x, plus, here, derivative of the first, 2x, times the second, which is x to the power e, plus the first, derivative of the second, which is e x to the power e minus 1. This is x2 to the power of a number. Huh? E is just a number, okay? What about the rest? All of these are just constant. Huh? All of this just constant. There is no x. So plus 0. Okay, so I have what? E to the power x. Here I have what? I have 2x to the power e plus 1. Okay, plus e x to the power e plus 1. Good. So I have e to the power x plus 2 plus e x to the power e plus 1, which is this one. Just a matter of calculation. I have product of three functions. But I need to find the derivative at 0. So that will make it easier. So I can do this calculation. I have now f of x. I did not do any product, huh? I did not do any derivative, I mean. That will be what? That will be x squared minus 3x plus 2x minus x minus 6. That's the function. Now it's product of two functions, f prime. Derivative of the first, 6x squared plus 5 times the second plus the first derivative of the second, which is 2x minus 1. Now we need to do the derivative, I mean, at 0. Oh, so it will be easy to calculate it. At 0, I have 5. This is 0, 5. This is 0, 0 times minus 6. This one I have what? 0. Here I have 0 plus 0, which is 0 times minus 1. So the answer is minus 30, which is this one. Product of three functions. But I need to find the derivative at 1. Okay. If you notice at 1, this will be 0. So let me use this. So if I consider this is f and this is g, so when I do the derivative, let me say g and h. Okay, so g and h. When I do the derivative, why I choose this one? Because when you substitute at 1, or let me do the derivative will be g prime times h plus g times h prime. I don't need this because substituting at 1 give me 0. So all of this will be 0, regardless what happened at h prime. Okay, is it clear? So I will do it this way. That will make it easier for me. So I have x cubed minus x. I will do the product here. I have x to the power 4. Now x cubed, it comes plus x cubed, because this times this. Now the x squared, I have 2x squared and minus x squared. That can be plus x squared, is it? Minus x squared and 2x squared plus 2x plus 2x minus 2. So this is my function. Am I right? Yeah. The power 4 cubed, it will be x squared times x. That the only things will bring the cubed. I have the x squared, 2x squared minus x squared. The x is only 2x and the constant minus 2. Okay, now f prime. I need the derivative of the first, which is 3x squared minus 1 times the second plus the first times derivative of this, which is h prime at x. I don't care about this. Why? Because when I do f prime at 1, this will be 0. So 0 times something, that will be 0. So I'll care only about this one. That will make it easier, make the calculation easier. So I have substitute at 1, 3 minus 1, that is 2. Here I have what? 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 2 minus 2 plus 0. So I have 3. So the answer is 6 plus 0, which is 6. That will be my answer. Or you can do it the wrong way. Okay. Product of three functions you can do. 1 over 2 sine 2x. 1 over 2x sine 2x. Because this section is before the chain rule. Because to do the derivative of this, I need the chain rule. So let me do it without the chain rule. That will be 1/2 x. This will be 2 sine x cosine x. We know that sine 2x is 2 sine x times cosine x. So that will be x sine x cosine x. That is the function. Here I cannot do product of anything. I need to do it the long way. So I have f prime, derivative of the first, which is 1 times the second and the third, plus x, derivative of the second, which is cosine x times the third, plus x sine x, derivative of the last one, which is minus sine x. Okay, so what I did, derivative of the first, that's second and third. This is 1. And then the first derivative of the second times the third. Then first and second times derivative of the third. I applied the formula. So I need what? I can simplify it. That will be sine x, cosine x. Yeah, here I have what? I can take x common factor. I have cosine square minus sine square. Okay. Now what he wants f prime at pi over 4. That give me what? Sine pi over 4 square root 2 over 2. Cosine pi over 4 square root 2 over 2. Plus pi over 4 times what? Square root of 2 squared, that will be half minus half. So that is 0. So you have 2 over 4, which is half. So that will be my answer. Yeah. If x equal this. Now he wants the derivative, the product. He wants the derivative, but he wrote it as a definition. So this is what? This is f prime at x. I need to do the derivative of this one. So it will be f prime of x. Derivative of the first for x, for x plus 3 times the second plus the first derivative of the second, which is e to the power x. Now combine it. Can take e to the power x common factor. Have 4x plus 3 plus 2x squared plus 3x minus 1. So that'll give me what? I can make it the same thing, e to the power x at the end. No, who cares? 2x squared plus 7x plus 2 to the power x, which is this one. Yeah. F of 2 equal 10. F prime. He gave you f prime. And he want f double prime. Okay. So if I know f double prime of x is the derivative of f prime. So, but to find the derivative of f prime, I need the product rule. So that will be derivative of this. The product of two functions. So derivative of the first, 2x times the second, plus x squared, derivative of the second. Okay, I want the result at 2. So f double prime at 2. That will be 4 f at 2 plus, I'm putting x2, huh? Yeah, f at 2 plus 4 f prime at 2. Said f at 2 is 10, so I know this one. What about f prime at 2? Yes, I can use this to find f prime at 2, because it will be f prime at 2 is 4 f at 2, and f at 2 is 10, so that will be 40. So I have 4 times 10 plus 4 times 40. So that gives me 40 plus 160, which is 200. So that will be my answer. Okay. Okay. Now we have the equation with the tangent line, but he make the function. To find the derivative, I need the product rule. Okay. That's the new thing. No, when you find the slope, to find the derivative, you need the product rule. I have the point. This is the point. So to find the slope, it will be f prime at 1. This is the slope of the tangent. So what is f prime at x? Product rule, derivative of the first is 1 e to the power x plus the second plus the first time derivative of the second. Derivative of the first is 1 times the second plus the first time derivative of the second. So you are getting what? E to the power x. You're getting 1 plus x minus 1 e to the power x. So it will be x e to the power x. Okay. That will be x e to the power x. And that will be f prime. So the slope of the tangent will be f prime at 1. That will be e. So it will be the equation. The equation will be y minus 0, because I'm using this point, equal e x minus 1. So that implies y equal ex minus e. So if I put it as ax plus b, so this is a and this is b. So a equal e and b minus e. What they want? They want a minus b. That will be e minus minus e, which is 2e. That will be the answer. The equation of the tangent line to this function. Okay, I need to do the derivative, and this is the point. Okay, and to find the slope through the derivative, I need the product rule. M tangent will be f prime at pi over 2. So it is f prime, product of two functions, that will be 2 sine x plus 2x cosine x. What I need, M tangent, f prime at pi over 2, that will be 2 sine pi over 2 plus 2 sine pi over 2 plus 2 pi over 2 cosine pi over 2. This is 0. So, and this is 1, so I have to. This is the slope. So the equation y minus pi equal to x minus pi over 2. So I have y minus pi equal to x minus pi. So minus pi cancelled with minus pi, so y equal to x, which is this one. Calculation. The position function of particle moving in a straight line is given by this. So it's the product of two functions, where time is measured in seconds. Then the particle is at rest. What's the meaning at rest? Means the velocity is 0. And what is the velocity? S prime or f prime at t, since the position function is f prime at t equals 0. So I need to find the derivative. I need the product rule to do that and make it equal to 0. So it will be f prime. That will be 2t, product of two functions, is minus t plus t square. What's the derivative of this? I need the chain rules, okay? A minus t times minus 1. Yeah, maybe this one should be in the 3.4. It's okay. So that will be 2t minus t squared is minus t. That should be equal to 0. This is never equal to 0. So I have 2t minus t squared, which is t, v2 minus t equal to 0. So I have t equal 0 or t equal 2. For sure, t cannot be 0. So I have t equal 2. They say t greater than 0. So this is cannot be. Okay. Now they relate. Yeah, this is, if you look at this question, this is the definition of the derivative of this function. If the question, if you remember the derivative is what? As a definition, limit x goes to a, f of x minus f of a over x minus a. Now look at this function. Look at this. This one I can write it, limit x goes to 1, f of x minus f of 1 over x minus 1, where what is f of x? X e to the power x. What is f of 1? It will be e. So this is f of 1, and this is f of x. If you look at this, it means this limit is f prime at 1, where f of x, x e to the power x. Yeah. So just I'm doing the derivative backward. I'm doing the definition backward. I have the definition. This is the result. I want the f prime. Now, if the function is product of two functions, I can find the derivative is what? Derivative of the first plus the first times derivative of the second. So I have 1 plus x e to the power x. What I want f prime at 1, which is 2e. That will be the answer. Yeah, you can think of this. Just think about it another way. Like if he asks you find f prime at 1 for f of x, x e to the power x, using the definition. How to do that? You will say f prime at 1 will be the limit x goes to, applying this, x goes to 1, f of x minus f of 1 over x minus 1. And that, what is f of x? x e to the power x, the same function. What is f of 1 is e. In other words, this limit is finding the derivative of this function at 1. So he's doing the definition backward. I hope it's clear. This is the same thing, but with another with the other format of the limit. F prime limit is using delta C or H, who cares? That will be f of a, f prime at a. F prime at a, that will be a plus h minus f of a over h. He's using the different format, the second format of the derivative. We remember when we talk about the definition of the derivative, we say we have two different formats. Okay. Now, if you look at this, what will be the function? Notice I need this one. That will be f at a. And this one I want it f of a plus h. So think about this function, f of x sine x cosine x. And a is pi over 3. This is a, to make it in the same format. This is a, this is the same. This is my function. So let me write it as a definition. So f prime. My claim, and this is f prime at pi over 3 of this function. So notice f of a, which is f of pi over 3, that will be sine pi over 3 cosine pi over 3. Sine pi over 3, let's square root 3 over 2 times half. That will be square root 3 over 4. Yes, so this is f of a. This is of a plus h, so for sure this is f prime at pi over 3. So now I have product of two functions. What will be f prime? Derivative of the first, cosine times the second, plus the first, derivative of the second, which is minus sine x. I need to find the derivative at pi over 3. So that give me what? Cosine square pi over 3 minus sine square pi over 3. Cosine pi over 3 is half, so that will be 1 over 4 minus 3 over 4. That will be minus half. So I'm doing the derivative backward. Finding the derivative using the definition backward. Yeah, the same thing like this one, but this is with this format, but this one with this format. Okay. Yeah. He wants me to find u prime at 0, then multiply it by 10. Okay, so first I need to find u prime at x. I have product of two functions, f prime times g plus f times g prime. Now we need to find it at 0. So u prime at 0 will be f prime at 0, g at 0, plus f at 0, g prime at 0. Okay. G at 0, this is g. G at 0, it will be something here. So it will be something around half. I don't know. I'm not sure about the number. I cannot say what's exactly the number. It will be minus half also. It's not half. Almost minus half, minus 0.4, something like this. I don't need it exactly. I will tell you why. So this is, yeah, around minus half. F at 0, this is 0. I have 1 here, f at 0. So f at 0, 2. This is 2. Now, what is f prime at 0? Yeah, we need to be careful. Now, this is the line. So what is the tangent line? It will be a horizontal tangent line. So the derivative will be z. Also, if you take 2 points, if we take these 2 points, you will get 0. The derivative is 0, f prime at 0. Now for g prime. Because of that, I don't care about this, because this is 0. It's 0 times any number, it will be 0. Who cares? For g prime at 0, I need this line, since the 0 is here, and I will take 2 points. I have these 2 points. I can find it through the slope of the tangent line. F prime will be the slope of the tangent. I have 2 points, so it will be 1 minus 3. I'll use these 2 points. Delta y, 1 minus 3 over 1 minus 4. That give me what? 4 over 5. So that will be 2 times 4 over 5. So the answer is what? 8 over 5. So what I need? I need 10 times u prime at 0. That will be 10 times 8 over 5. That will be 16, which is this answer. Yeah, okay. Yeah, 16 is the correct answer. Now, I will stop here because the next video, I will do the quotient rule. I will explain the quotient rule, and then I will do some problems related to the quotient rule. Let me stop the recording. Thank you.